was used to having people saying, this is what you'll do, this is when you'll do it. But entrepreneurs don't wait for permission. They learn by doing. And they understand that failure is all part of the process and not something to be avoided, but something to grow from. And I remember one of my coaching mentors and instructors, she was talking about someone, and I can't remember who it was, but someone who was wildly successful. And the way they became wildly successful was because they set out every morning to make as many mistakes as they possibly could, as many mistakes as they could, because that pushed their business forward and they learned from all the mistakes that they made. So, as an entrepreneur, making mistakes are a present. They're like so valuable. So, don't, or if you can try and stop doing it, try and stop having a go at yourself for making a mistake, because as an entrepreneur, you need to make mistakes. You need to put stuff out there and have it fail and learn from it and tweak it and change it. Because entrepreneurs trade certainty for possibility. They trade security for freedom, and they trade approval for alignment with their heart values. So why is this shift so hard? Let me just take a drink. So here's the tricky part. Most of us have spent years, and in some cases decades, or in fact our entire adult lives, operating from the employee mindset. So when we start to dream about building a business, we bring that employee mindset with us. We wait to feel ready. We look for a step-by-step plan, and we want someone to tell us what to do next. And it is possible that you can get yourself a mentor who can help you with knowing what the next step is. But ultimately, you need to be making the decisions. And when that certainty doesn't automatically come, when we're faced with the big unknown, we sometimes freeze. And I certainly am guilty of freezing, absolutely. And it's not because we're not capable, but because the part of us that's still thinking like an employee is saying, this does not feel safe. It's better that you stay where you are. So your subconscious is busy protecting you. And it's looking at this thing way out here, long, long way away from you, of being an entrepreneur and saying, no, we're not going there. So it'll do whatever it needs to do to drag you back to where you are as an employee. But here's the reframe I want to offer you today. You don't need to have all the answers to move forward. You don't need to leap right way out there. You just need to take a little step. Start thinking like the woman who would figure out the rest of the steps. That's the shift from employee to entrepreneur. That's the little step that you need to make. So let's stop for a moment and think about, which mindset do you find yourself in most often right now? Are you in employee mindset mode or entrepreneur mindset mode?